Due to overwhelming demand for a sequel, not to mention very aggressive recruiting coming from Fox News and CNN for our lead anchors, in addition an offer on the table from the Weather Channel for an unpaid internship for our meteorologist Mr. J, and serious courting from Lorne Michaels for our chief economist to become the next cast member of SNL. Without further ado, we give you Episode 2.
And now, from the Halstead Worldwide headquarters on Park Avenue in New York, lead anchors Diane Ramirez, Richard Grossman, with weather Mr. J. John Wahlberg. Halstead Proper TV News starts now.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Grossman 360 and CNN. That has a really good ring to it.
Richard, we're on the air.
Oh, my people will call your people. We'll talk.
Now let's get to the main story. Vision 2020 Phase 2 is about to emerge.
Reports are coming in that the mobile experience is upgraded and streamlined. And that seems important as long as you're not walking down the street while on a resource.
What's wrong with you?
Ouch.
I regret that.
Refreshing news coming from our development team as a new look of resource is now launched. Simpler, cleaner, and better. Sort of like Greg Heim now compared to his college days.
Excellent!
Now we can all admit both Greg and Resource is simpler, cleaner, and better. Speaking of Greg, we have some updates on analytics. Let's bring in El Jefe, our chief economist, and resident funny guy, Mr. Greg Heim.
Boy, I missed that hair. You know how much you love analytics? Many of you have come up to me and said, Greg, I love analytics, but how could I love it more? Well, I'm happy to announce a couple enhancements that will actually get you to that next level of enjoyment. First of all, analytics has now been integrated directly into Resource, so you don't have to go to another site. All the neighborhoods in Manhattan and Brooklyn are there, just like in Resource, for you to create the reports that you love so much. As an added feature, we now have economic analytics, so you can now present data on mortgage rates, building permits, the S&P 500, and unemployment rates to your clients in addition to the wealth of market knowledge you can present. And finally, and this is really exciting for those of you who really want to customize your own charts and graphs, now you can build analytics from your search results. Just run any search you want in Resource, and you know how you can select a grid view or a gallery view? Now there's an analytics view, and you can pick how you want to group the data by bedrooms or by neighborhood, and then create average price, median price, and all kinds of great graphs to send your clients based on exactly what you think they need to see. Well, it's been great being here, but I have another engagement I have to get to. So thank you for my time, and I'll see you later.
Breaking news from the listing entry front. And for more, let's bring in our listing entry guru, Mitch Berlongen.
Thank you, Diane. Take it from me as your listings guru. Agents want choice. They need to be able to answer yes to the age-old question of to enter or not to enter. Well, as of today, you could enter your own listings directly into Resource. There's no need to wait on your attentive staff to do it for you, but we will if you prefer. Got an exclusive on a Saturday? How about a weekday at 5:01? No problem. So, to add on to media management, Halstead agents can now take full control of their listings inside Resource. Back to you, Diane.
Fox and Friends? Is that me? I heard Richard is replacing Anderson Cooper, and all you could get from me was Fox and Friends?
Diane, we're on the air.
I've got to get back to you.
Okay, let's move on to our next story that takes the agent's game up a notch. More on that, let's go to special correspondents Fritz Freegan and Itzy Garay.
Thanks, Richard. We've partnered with Nestio, New York City's leading premier rental data provider, and all so the Halstead agent can have real-time updates, real-time data, and the best rental information in all of New York City.
Nestio sends us daily hundreds, thousands of rental listings electronically straight into Resource from all major landlords. Doing rentals in Halstead will be a breeze.
Access is functional on all devices with up-to-the-minute updates.
Yes, on all devices, but please use them responsibly. Right, Richard? Back to you guys.
I said I was sorry. The new look is engaging. I couldn't put it down. He just has to get over it.
Now, a special report on reports. And to report about the reported improvements on the report, let's just go to our weatherman, Mr. J, John Wahlberg.
Thanks, Diane. And now for Mr. J's forecast, a 99% chance that your clients and customers are going to love the new reports in Resource. Look at that CMA report. It's like my weather forecast, user-friendly and self-explanatory. Now let's go to the map. Google Maps inside Resource has launched, and it makes it super easy to navigate the neighborhoods you're researching for your buyers and tenants. Proximity to subway stops? No problem. Nearest Starbucks and other neighborhood favorites? Easy. Mapped out directions to the listing? Simple. Now let's go to the 3-month forecast. First, we have Real Scout, a collaboration platform that powers successful relationships between real estate agents and their clients. Next, we have Continuous Tech Talks with Dan Dagalov, all about the new initiatives. Rounding out the 3 months, a new, more user-friendly ad module will be integrated into Resource. And finally, a self-service platform for postcards, pitch books, and brochures for agents. So stay tuned. This is Mr. J. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, John. And that just about does it for us. And until next time, good night and good tomorrow.
And that's the way it is.
Can you come a little closer with that thing? You know, it's hot today. Jeez. Ow! You know, that's how I lost my hair in the first place. A similar accident right after college. Be careful, all right? Thanks, darling. Where are my M&Ms? Maybe that'll cheer me up. Why are there green M&Ms in here? Okay, we're not green anymore. I told you specifically, you didn't look at my rider, you're not paying attention to my demands. I'll walk. Do you want anybody to watch this video? Because our economic analysis says that people only watch it because I'm in it, okay? So keep upsetting me with this stuff. You know what? Forget about it.